Hey, it's just a quick one from me to say, if you want to escape the time for money trap, you want to turn your coaching into a real business so you can have more free time, you can scale up your reach to more people, and you can have a system that works for you instead of you always working and slaving away for it, then I just want to quickly walk you through these 5 stages, and then if you are ready to reach out, just reach out to me and my team will have a quick chat with you to see if working together is going to be a good fit this year. But here are the steps that I would like to take you through. Okay, first of all, the first thing we go through is what I call identity level transformation. This is all about mindset, changing your beliefs, because your actions follow your beliefs, and your beliefs about who you are and your identity will create all your results in life. So the reason most people are stuck in the time for money trap is because they're solopreneurs. They're stuck in a job, they're doing everything themselves, they're working in the business, they're hustling and grinding because they have trust issues, because they don't know how to get coaches to help them deliver, or they don't know how to scale up their system online. And they're just a hustler overall. On the other hand, when you change your identity to think and act more like a true business owner or entrepreneur, you become the owner of a coaching business. You start working on the business, okay? You start to have a much larger vision. You start to play full out. You get to delegate more tasks to your team. You become a leader, not a hustler. And if you've got to 6 figures so far as a hustler, as a solopreneur, then congratulations. However, you need to know that continuing the same actions are not going to take you up to a high 6 or 7 figure business that gives you more freedom. If anything, the same actions are going to kill that business, or you're going to sacrifice more time and more health and more relationships to keep going. So now is the part where you can get leverage now, and it's time to work smarter, not harder. You've worked hard enough to validate your ideas. Now let's help you grow a real business to scale that up. Once you decide that's what you want, the second step is to create a compelling vision around that. So at this point, when you want to bring team members in, or you want to scale up a bigger business, you've got to have a vision. Because as a hustler, as a solopreneur, it's okay to keep your goals to yourself. You just go out there and you work and you serve people. But now, if you want to step away, there's got to be an energy that infuses other people. That's what we call the vision. So you need to create a compelling vision for yourself, for what you want your lifestyle to be like, and also for the company. And what is the company now going to do for you? Then we need to set real objectives. So it's not just about make more money, make more money. Now we've got to set objectives such as new sales revenue targets. You've got to set objectives for profit margins. How are you going to put money aside for savings? You've got to set objectives for scaling up your marketing campaigns. Set objectives for financial planning. Objectives for measuring your customer satisfaction rates. Objectives for growing your team. There's so many more parts to look at now. If you're driven just by money alone, that's going to push it away. Now we've got to look at the overall business as multiple departments and start getting focused and know what the objectives really are. Once you've done that, the third step I take my clients through is what we call operations and finance. Now, this is all about the systems and the infrastructure of your business. Now we know what you want to achieve. You want, maybe a 7-figure revenue with a healthy 40% profit margin, and you want to take a great salary home for yourself, and maybe you want, some other great objectives too. Now you can set your operations, and this is where we structure. How is the business actually going to do this? What needs to be in place from a structural perspective? Because again, remember, below 6 figures when you're on your own as a hustler, it's pretty simple. There's just you doing everything, right? But now we've got to look at the business in a different way. So we have marketing, we have the sales department, we have the fulfillment, we have team development and team recruitment, and then we have admin and legal and finance stuff. So Your operations structure is going to help you organize what your business looks like, help you come up with an organizational chart so you and your team members can look at that every day and see exactly who needs to do what on a daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly basis. You will have complete clarity over what has to happen in the company for it to achieve its goals. And you'll know what to do every day. And as your team grows, your coaches, maybe your marketing people, salespeople, they'll know exactly what to do as well. So that is operations. Then we look at finance. So now we've got to start tracking your financials. This is the number one killer of most businesses at this level. You know, you can get to 6 figures, you can hustle and grind, and finances don't cause as many problems because usually you're taking a lot of the profits for yourself. But now there's a few more costs involved. You can't scale up your business if you scale up the costs at the same time. So we've got to be very careful that you're tracking the finances. You know exactly what your marketing budget is. You start knowing exactly what your gross margins are. You need to have a good finger on the pulse of your cash flow, your balance statement, you know, all these really important financial documents. And I'm going to show you exactly what to be measuring, how to measure it, and most importantly, how to outsource that. So I harp on about tracking finances. I don't actually track my own finances. I used to, but now I've outsourced that to somebody on the team that I've trained to do that for me, because it's one of those tasks. I don't like to do it. You probably don't like to do it. You'd rather be doing more creative stuff like making videos like this and talking to your clients and your followers and things like that. But it has to get done by somebody. Somebody's got to do the finances. So I'll show you what needs to be done and how to outsource it. So now you have a clear idea of what the business needs to do to achieve those goals, and we're tracking all the right financials. Now we move on to stage number 4, which is asset management. Your business is an investment vehicle designed to provide you a lifestyle. It's not designed to just be a job. So if you want to shake the feeling that it feels like a job, that you're overwhelmed, and start turning it into a vehicle that serves you, you need to start looking at your assets. Your assets are going to work in your favor and build this vehicle for you. The 6 assets we're going to look at is, first of all, you. So we're going to look at how to develop you personally, how to get your health, your energy, your focus, productivity, so you can be the best version of you. You can become a leader, and you know, you just stay in a powerful mindset so you can be your best for the team. That's the first thing we're going to look at. The second asset is your cash flow. We want to make sure you have a cash-rich business. Plenty of cash flow coming in, you get paid, your team gets paid, your marketing gets paid for, but there's plenty of cash flow and plenty of good profits. So I'm going to help you at this stage manage your cash flow, increase the profits, reduce the costs, so you get to breathe financially and you can finally see money stacking up in the bank, so you know we can scale up your company without going into the red, basically. We can scale up safely and effectively. The third asset, after you, your cash flow, next is your team. I'm going to show you how to recruit, develop, and lead your team, whether it's 3 people or 300. We can show you how to build a cool team culture so you have team members that are happy, they love working for you, they grow with you, they go out of their way to serve you, they give you their best, and they are loyal to your company, because that's what you want. That team is going to take things forward so you can take more time off. After that, we're going to look at the next asset is your audience, your prospect list, your customer list. This is a great asset to help you turn prospects into customers and turn customers into revenue. And that's what we want. So I'm going to show you how to engage with your audience, how to win some kind of social points for an audience to follow you, like, know, and trust you, and how to monetize that audience then into long-term happy customers. Then we've got your network. The 5th asset is your network. I'm going to show you how to make connections with high-level players in your industry and joint venture partners, so you can kind of leapfrog success a little bit and benefit from their audience and their following. And the 6th asset in module 4 is your social proof, your expert authority positioning. So we're going to show you how to position your business as the go-to authority and brand of your area. Expert authority positioning is not about your face. Don't think that for a minute. It can be, but more importantly, it's about your business. Think about this. Think about who is the expert and authority when it comes to watches, right? Maybe Rolex or Breitling, for example. Who is the expert and authority when it comes to phones and computers? Probably Apple, right? There you go. So, an expert authority brand hasn't got to be a face. It can be an entity too. So whether you have a gym or an osteopath clinic or a restaurant or a coaching business, we can put it around you if you want to, but it doesn't have to be that way. So if you're like me and you're not that great looking, it's okay. We can still help you, right? But when you get those 6 assets together, that's the 6 key things we want you to focus on every single day. As your operations are working, your businesses are working, I'll get you to focus on those 6 things. Focus on you, getting your life in balance, your cash flow, your team, your audience, your network, and your brand or your expert authority positioning. Branding is very important then at that stage. Then we move on to module 5, and this is your growth strategy. This is how specifically we're going to scale up your reach to hundreds of thousands or even millions of targeted people and get you seen everywhere. We get your content made and we get it seen everywhere. So first I'll walk you through my exact content marketing strategy plan. Right, I'm known as one of the best around for content that comes fast and it comes furious and it spews out of me because I've got a system I use, and only my top level clients get me to share that step by step daily exactly how I do it and how you can replicate a similar system. So I'll break it down, all the psychology and the structure behind my posts and my daily posting schedule, so you'll become a content marketing machine. And then we show you how to get your content distributed on multiple platforms. So wherever your target customer goes, they see you over and over and over again. And that's what leads to sales, repeated touches. So that's why you'll see my content on Facebook, in Facebook groups, on my page, on Instagram, on Google, YouTube ads, LinkedIn, medium.com. And your audience, whatever industry you're in, you will have dozens and dozens of content platforms that your content can be on very quickly. We'll show you how to get that done, and even better, we'll show you how you can make all your content for the week in 1 hour, and then you spend the rest of the time getting it out there using Facebook ads, Google ads, LinkedIn ads, repurposing content, loads of ways to leverage and get it seen to hundreds of thousands of people. So you get a consistent flow of leads coming into your sales funnel. If you need help with your sales funnel, we'll show you all the cutting edge strategies to build that stuff too. So that's your growth strategy. So overall, identity level transformation, vision and objectives, operations and finance, asset management, and growth strategy. This is how you take your proven coaching or consulting methodology and we scale it to reach more people. Just in the last few months alone, I've helped a couple of big names in the coaching industry go from a 2-person team, a partnership, to now having a team of 16 people. They've got salespeople, they've got coaches working for them, they've got apprentices, they've got financial officers, they've got Facebook ads managers, and we've also scaled up their reach from probably from 2,000 daily viewers up to 30,000 plus. By building in these systems we're going to show you. So if you want to scale up your reach massively and you want to create a structure in your business so you can serve all those people, either an online business or it's going to be online coaching, or if you have a physical brick and mortar facility, then we can show you how to recruit local coaches or professionals to work in your business. We've done this with gyms, hair salons, chiropractors, you name it. I've got the system, the same principles apply. So if you want to reach out, then one of my program coordinators can hop on the phone with you, take about 50 minutes or so, and really help you uncover the sticking points in your business right now, or in your mindset. It's probably a mix of both. It's probably a bit about who you're being and what you're doing. So follow the link. I'll get the link up on here, or you can find it somewhere. My team will hop on the phone with you. We'll see if we're a good fit to work together. We don't work with everyone on the program. It's a pretty intensive program. It's 12 months. It's a big commitment. That's why it's only for those who are really serious about turning their hustle into a real business that starts working for them. So if you want to find out more, reach out to us. We'll get you set up. We'll book you in. You can chat to us. Just see if it's a right fit to work together. And if it's not, no problem whatsoever. You're going to leave the call with good value, good insights, and more clarity, focus, and direction, whether you choose to invest in the program or not. Because our goal is to serve you. Our goal is to help you leave that call understanding exactly why you are in the position you're in and exactly what the steps you need to specifically take to get to where you want to be. That is the objective, ultimately, of our calls. Because when we deliver value to you, that is really what helps my reputation and helps the word spread further at the end of the day. Okay, so reach out if you're interested. This is Justin from the Expert Business Blueprint, and I will catch up with you guys a bit later on.